Mason City, America's best music. AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Lions basketball in the air for a Thursday night. Clear Lake, North Polk, 3A substate semifinals here on KRIB. Lions coach Jeremy Ainley joins us for pregame comments. And coach, just looking back at Monday night's quarterfinal round game against Charles City, nice win. Once again, another one of those games where you're able to get a lot of players in the ball game and get some playing time. And just your thoughts on that first round game.
I thought we were efficient, offensively and defensively. Obviously, they made some shots, and they're going to. They're fighting for their season. They did a couple different things that, we had to look at on tape and watch. But for the most part, I thought offensively we were very efficient, moved the ball, had a lot of assists. I think 24 assists, took care of the ball for the most part and, really got finished inside well. Our big guys really controlled the paint and did a great job of finishing. And, that's going to be key moving forward.
And ball movement, obviously, like you say, something you've been pleased about since that sit-in loss.
Yeah, I thought we've moved the ball. I thought we played with a little bit better pace and stuff. So, that's a key for this team, obviously, is to get out and go and get in the open floor and let our athletes be athletes and, share the ball with each other and stuff. And something that I thought we've continued to do a pretty good job with.
It was a highlight night for Max Larson, 17 points and just all around good play. And, just talk about Max's growth through this season.
I think he's realizing that, at some point the end is near here, so he's kind of, mixed it up into another gear here this last couple weeks, even though he has been dealing with a lot of illness. I thought the other night was just a really good culmination for him, finishing at the basket, really controlling the paint, making some good decisions offensively as well as defensively. Continues to, clog the lane up defensively and really help and, continue to rebound well. Maybe him and his brother don't get the big rebound numbers, but they're kind of the guys that do all the dirty work and get the great box out so everybody can, crash down. So, it was good to see him, continue to, get better and stuff. And obviously we're going to need that going forward.
And talk a little bit more about Gage, his job that he's done this year.
Yeah, he's dealing with a lot of, injury as well. His shoulders are both messed up and, he's really been a warrior and just fighting through, all his ailments on his body and stuff. But, never complains, just plays hard, continues to give us a little spark offensively, and run the floor well. And then obviously defensively, probably one of our best defenders, as far as a team defender, always in the right spot, always helping, and then getting back to where his guy is, and he can guard anybody 1 through 5. So, we're going to need those two, continue to play at a high level, and, hopefully they continue it tonight.
Well, this North Polk program, you're not, a total stranger with this club. You've played them a couple of times here through the years in the postseason. And just talk about this year's addition to their team.
Yeah, obviously since the last time we played them, it's a new coach and stuff and new system. But at the end of the day, they've still got some pieces. They got a couple kids that can really shoot the ball. They're not quite as big maybe as they've been in the past, but, they're all kind of the same, but they're physical and they'll move and, they run their stuff really well and try to space you and try to get downhill and get to the rim. And, the last 6 games, I think they're shooting about 55% from the twos, so we're going to have to really protect the paint and stuff and be there on their shooters. And, defensively, they've always been solid and they'll be solid again tonight, and really overhelp and try to take away the easy baskets, so we're going to have to make some shots, but we're going to have to, continue to attack, continue to do the things we do, take advantage of our size a little bit and, really control the paint.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with pregame comments. We'll be back as we get ready for Clear Lake and North Polk after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Ready to find your future at NIAC? Our Future Forward Scholarship is bigger and better than ever. If you're a senior who earns 6 or more NIAC credits in high school with a 3.0 GPA, you can qualify for up to $1,500 towards college, and no application is needed. That's right. Just take NIAC classes now, and your scholarship is automatic when you enroll full-time after graduation. Visit NIAC.edu to learn more and find your future at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Back we come to the Alliance Gymnasium in Clear Lake as we get ready for Clear Lake and North Polk here on KRIB and the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which once again want to apologize for Monday night's game that we had some technical difficulties that were mostly beyond our control, but I believe we have all those solved. And just looking at the early part of the broadcast here on the video, looks like things are good to go. So once again, we apologize for Monday night, and we appreciate your patience. Of course, if something ever happens again, just tune into KRIBAM.com and listen to the audio stream, or tune on 1490 or 96.7 FM KRIB on your radio. Clear Lake and North Polk in the top half of this Class 3A Substate 2 bracket. Clear Lake at 20-2 and ranked 5th in the state of Iowa. North Polk comes in at 13-10, but they come out of a very good Raccoon River conference with three of the top three teams in the conference ranked, as Ballard finished with a 15-1 record, ADM 14-2, and Carroll at 12-4, Gilbert at 9-7, North Polk 7-9. And once again, a very good Raccoon River conference that this team comes out of. The other side of the bracket in Knoxville tonight, 20-3 Knoxville, hosting Gilbert, that's 14-8. Now here on the our side of the bracket, Clear Lake beat Charles City the other night 82-45. North Polk beat Hampton Dumoncal 78-50. On the other side of the bracket, it was Knoxville over Creston 59-35, and Gilbert beat Boone 79-49. So those two games tonight, Clear Lake and North Polk, Knoxville hosting Gilbert. The winner meets in the Substate Championship game, and of course Clear Lake wins. They will be hosting that Substate final. These two teams have met twice before, back on February 27, 2023 in Ames, where North Polk beat Clear Lake in that neutral court game, 52-43. And then North Polk went all the way to the championship game that year, losing to Bonder at Farrar Clear Lake the next year got revenge in the substate semifinal, where they beat North Polk 72-51. This Clear Lake team led by Jackson McIntyre, 14.6 points per game. Trevor Theobald, 10.6 points per contest. North Polk led a couple of players at the 12-point mark. Jack Speaker, a senior, 12 points and 4.6 rebounds per game, 11.4 points per game for Jason Slings, another senior on this North Polk squad. Clear Lake on a 5-game winning streak since that loss to St. Edmund back at the beginning of February. North Polk has won 3 straight coming into tonight's contest as well. So substate semifinal basketball comes your way next with the starting lineup and the play-by-play. After this, you're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page back after this timeout.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
We're a couple of moments away from the tip-off between Clear Lake and North Polk, the Comets and the Lions here on KRIB Mason City, Clear Lake, and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can find at KRIBAM.com if you cannot access it, or if you're trying to look it up on your YouTube app, you can just put in the search bar the @ symbol followed by 1490 KRIB Sports, and that should take you right to the KRIB Sports YouTube site for all the Lions games. Let's go through the starting lineups. First of all, for the Lions at Clear Lake, it's Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. McIntyre, 14.4 points, 5.6 rebounds per game, handing out 2.5 assists. Shooting 54% from the field, 40.5% from three-point range on a total of 17 made threes, 74% from the free throw line for McIntyre, the 6'2" junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior, 10.6 points, 3.4 rebounds, 4.8 assists per game, shooting 46% from the field, 40% from three-point range. So he's made a team-high 41 threes, 67% from the free throw line for Theobald, the 6'1" senior. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior, 7.1 points, 2.5 rebounds, 4.7 assists per game, shooting 47% from the field, 40.7% from three-point range on 24 made threes, 62.5% from the free throw line for Furman, the 6'1" senior. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Reiser, 9.6 points and 2.1 rebounds per game, shooting 38.5% from the field, 32% from three-point range, with 40 made threes, 52% from the free throw line for Reiser, the 6 foot junior. And Max Larson, the 6'4" senior,
rounds out the starters. 7.3 points, 3.8 points, 56% from the field. He's 2 for 3 from three-point range, 54% from the free throw line for Larson at 6'4" and a senior. For North Polk, it looks like this. Brady Cathcart, the 6-foot junior, 4.2 points, 3.7 rebounds per game, shooting 60% from the field and 34% from the free throw line for Cathcart, the 6-foot junior. Jason Slings at 6'3" and a senior. Slings 11.4 points, just under 3 rebounds, just over 3 assists per game, shooting 43.5% from the field. 28% from three-point range on 17 made threes, 75% from the free throw line for Slings, the 6'3" senior. Caleb Peterson at 6'2" and a junior, 6.4 points, 1.7 rebounds per game, 43% from the field, 41% from three-point range on a total of 39 made threes, 67% from the free throw line for Peterson, the 6'2" junior. Jack Speaker at 6'1" and a senior, leads the way with 12 points, 4.6 rebounds, shooting 42% from the field, 36% from a three-point range on 30 and 41 made threes, and 80% from the free throw line, 44 of 55 for Speaker, the 6'1" senior. And Eli Peterson at 6'3" and a senior. Peterson 7.6 points, 2.8 rebounds per game, shooting 35% from the field and 65% from the free throw line. The Lions averaging 69.4 points per contest. North Polk averaging 53.9 points per game. The Lions, as a team, shooting 48% from the field, 42% for North Polk. The Lions just under 38% on three-pointers with 170 made threes. The Comets just under 33% from three-point range on 147 made threes. The free throw line, Clear Lake 61%, 65% for North Polk. As the Lions have been to the free throw line 33 more times compared to the Comets. Well, we get ready for this 3A substate semifinal. It's time now for our national anthem before tonight's contest between Clear Lake and North Polk here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. National anthem before tonight's sub-state semifinal between Clear Lake and North Polk here on KRIB. And on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, we're glad to have you along for this matchup between the Lions and the Comets here from the Lions Gymnasium. Lions in their home white uniforms with black numbers and letters, gold trim around those. North Polk wearing road black uniforms with red numbers. As Max Larson will jump center for Clear Lake. Eli Peterson, a 6'3" senior, to jump center for North Polk as we get this one underway. Referee steps in, tosses the ball up, and the Comets will win the tip. Slings in the front court now, work back out and around to Cale Peterson. Back out to Eli Peterson, now back between the circles for Jack Speaker. Left side drive by Cathcart. He gets Tied up by Max Larson. Pass back to the free throw line for Eli Peterson. He'll kick it to the right side for Cale Peterson. Down to 10 to shoot on this opening possession of the ball game. Played over to Jason Slings. Slings looks at the shot clock, tries to step it on the right side of the key. It played across and the layup up and good for Brady Cathcart. And North Polk takes a 2-0 lead here early with 7:18 to go in the first quarter. Lions on their first offensive possession of the substate semifinal. Furman on top, hands it out to Larson between the circles. To his left for Furman, down toward the corner for McIntyre. McIntyre at the left baseline, will lay it up, got it blocked away, and we go the other way with North Polk. Up his Slings, across the timeline, plays it back between the circles for Jack Speaker. A three on the way up, no good. Rebound left side controlled by Carson Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser across the right side of the timeline, plays it out to McIntyre. The left side for Theobald. Theobald plays it back between the circles for Furman. Back to the left side for Theobald. Theobald gets a pick from Larson, steps around that, and plays it out to Furman. The right side for Reiser. Reiser up the right baseline, bounce pass across through the hands of Larson, but controlled by Theobald. Theobald up the left baseline, he lays it up, no good. Rebound is controlled by North Polk by Jack Speaker. Speaker ahead for Eli Peterson. Peterson plays it back out for Slings. Slings out top, hands it off to the right. Speaker back between the circles for Peterson. Left side for Eli Peterson. Now to the left side of the key. Played across and stolen away by Reiser. Reiser ahead for McIntyre on the front court left side. He'll play it to Larson, left corner. Larson looks, plays it back out to Furman. Furman between the circles to the right side for Theobald. Theobald on top on the right side, drifts back between the circles. Free throw line for McIntyre. McIntyre tries to drive up the key. He'll lay it up left side glass, no good, but he drew the foul. North Polk's first foul of the quarter. Now to go on, Jason Slings his first. McIntyre to the line. 58 of 78 on the season for 74%. First free throw is out of the way, and that is good. So McIntyre gets the Lions on the board. 5:42 to go in the first, and 2-1 in favor of North Polk. Second free throw. That's no good. Rebound right side, Max Larson, though. He'll drive to the hoop and kick it out. Here's the left wing three on the way up and no good for Theobald. Rebound controlled by the Comets. It's quickly played up on the right side. Glass up and good for Jason Slings on the layup. Slings with his first two. 4-1 Comets. 5:22 to go here in the first. Reiser down the quarter for Theobald. Theobald on the right wing looks and plays it into Max Larson on the right baseline. It tips off of his hands and then off a North Polk player, Jack Speaker. Out of bounds on the right baseline for Clear Lake. Inbound Furman. He'll play to the right side for Theobald. Up to the right baseline he goes. Lays it up and no good. Rebound control by North Polk and a foul called on Larson. As the rebound by Jack Speaker. So Larson with the foul is first and the team's first. Now the bounce for North Polk on the far end. 5:09 to go here in the first quarter. 4-1 in favor of North Polk. Here's the Comets of Charles City here back on Monday night. It's the Comets of North Polk here out of Alleman here tonight on this Thursday night. Driving in is Peterson. A turnaround shot is up and good from the left wing from about 10. Cale Peterson, his first two. 6-1. North Polk with the lead. 4:50 to go here in the first. McIntyre drives right side of the key, lays it up and good. McIntyre with all three of the Lions' points. 4:40 to go here in the quarter. It's 6-3 in favor of North Polk. Across the timeline is Slings, hands it off and work back between the rings to the left side now to Peterson. Eli Peterson at the free throw line, shovels it off to the right side for Slings. Back between the circles for Cale Peterson, left side for Slings. Slings top of the key. He'll play to the left quarter. Here's driving against Cale Peterson. He'll kick it across in the lane, and the drive is blocked away, and they're going to call Max Larson with a second foul. So Larson with two, team second. And Brady Cathcart 6-foot junior to the line where he's 34% on the year. First one's up and no good. In for the Lions, Kobe Orch to replace Larson. Also in is Braden Watkins, the 6-foot junior. As out goes Furman. Tommy Speaker, a 6'2 freshman, checks in. Second free throw here from Cathcart is up and no good. In and out. And the rebound, McIntyre for Clear Lake. Find our way toward the halfway marker, quarter number 1. The Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says North Polk 6, Clear Lake 3. Theobald drives the left side of the key, kicks it to Reiser at 3, up and good. From the left corner. Reiser's first 3 of the night. We're tied at 6 with 3:55 to go here in the quarter. Slings up to the timeline and across at center court. Plays it off to the right for Cathcart. Work to Tommy Speaker, left side to Cale Peterson. Work back around to the right side. Jack Speaker will play it back out top for Tommy Speaker. Left side now, he's driving his slings. He'll throw one up, no good. And the rebound, Kobe Ort for Clear Lake. Ort outlets to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Plays it to the right for McIntyre. McIntyre up the right side of the key. Lays it up and no good, but he drew the foul. North Polk's second foul of the quarter. It's the first on Tommy Speaker. And McIntyre back to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night. McIntyre, the 6'2 junior. First one on the way is up and no good. The Lions as a team shooting 61% from the line. 3:20 left here in the quarter. A tie at 6 between Clear Lake and North Polk in this 3A Substate 2 semifinal. McIntyre's second is good. So McIntyre 1 for 2 on the trip. He's got 4. And it's 7-6. Lions slap the press on. Skip pass to the near side. Jack Speaker across the timeline. Speaker from the lane from 14 is up and good. Speaker with his first 2 of the night. 8-7 North Polk. Wind down to 3:15 to go here in the quarter. Watkins to McIntyre, left side. Reiser at 3. Good. Reiser with a pair of threes. And the line to the 10-8 lead as we wind down to 3 minutes to go here in the first. North Polk breaks the press. Left side, Jack Speaker. He'll play it across. Now work to the right quarter. Is a 3 on the way up and good for Cale Peterson. Peterson with 5. North Polk takes the lead back at 11-10. With 2:48 to go here in the first. McIntyre between the circles. Off to the right for Reiser. Reiser lobs it in for Ort, but it's stolen away by Tommy Speaker. And he'll hand it up to Jack Speaker. Speaker across the timeline. Drifts off to the right. Out top. And he'll hand it off to Jason Slings. Slings will bring it back between the circles. Bounce pass, and that was way off the mark. Stolen away by Ord. He'll go up. He'll lay it up and no good, but he drew the foul. 13 foul for North Polk in the quarter. And that's the second on Jason Slings. But Ord will step to the line to shoot a pair. Ord 5 of 16 from the free throw line this year. Stepping to the line to shoot a pair here. Both teams will substitute in between free throws. Ort's first one on the way up and good. For the Lions, Isaac Brownlee in for the first time tonight, the 6'2 junior. Luke Furman back in. And Gage Larson, the 6'4 senior, checks in. Eli Peterson checks back in for the Comets. 11-11, 2:19 here in the opening quarter. Left to go. Ort's second free throw for the 6'5 senior. Is a line violation on Ort. So the free throw will not go. And the Lions turn it over. The out of bounds on the far end for North Polk. Up to the timeline, Aaron Osborne, a 6'1 sophomore across. Hands it off to Cale Peterson, top of the key for Tommy Speaker. Up the right side of the key he goes. He gets cut off by Gage Larson, puts it up and no good. Rebound left side, Eli Peterson. And a foul is called The third on Clear Lake, and it's the first on Luke Furman. Out of bounds, left baseline for North Polk in the offensive zone with 2:01 to go here in the opening quarter. Middle line of the scoreboard is all ones, 11-11 here in the first period. The inbound pass tipped away, and it's going to be tipped by Brownlee out of bounds on the left sideline. So he tried to tip it off of Osborne, but it'll be North Polk basketball on the left sideline about 13 feet out from the left corner. Eli Peterson will make the entry. Inbound, and a travel as Osborne got the inbound pass, and he stumbled and took an extra step until the turnover, and it's Clear Lake basketball. .150 to go here in the first. Time at 11. Here's Watkins. Plays it over left side. Furman. Back out top for Watkins. To the free throw line he steps. Almost tipped away from him. Plays it to the baseline. Or plays it across for Gage Larson. Back out. Brownlee fakes a three. He'll kick it across to Watkins, who steps up the left baseline. He'll lay it up. And good. Watkins with his first two. 13-11 Clear Lake. 90 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Across the timeline, Osborne. Osborne picks up his dribble. Bounce pass at the top of the key for Tommy Speaker. Play back out to Cale Peterson. Peterson dribbles to the left side. Bounce pass on the cut, and it's a whistle and a foul called on Clear Lake. It's team foul number 4 in the Lions. And be out of bounds on a common foul on the left baseline. That'll be Furman's second. McIntyre will check back in for Clear Lake. Brady Cathcart will check back in for North Polk, as well as first time tonight Benjamin Glasgow, a 6'3 senior. So Ord will step out, as well as Furman in the Lion lineup. Left baseline will come the entry. Little trouble on the inbound here. Timeout or 5 seconds. Timeout is asked for. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it right here. With 1:14 to go here in the first. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scoring says Clear Lake 13, North Polk 11. Join us each and every weekday morning over on Sister Station AM 1300 KGLO for the KGLO morning program. News, weather, sports, and agriculture information. Each and every weekday morning from 6 to 9 on AM 1300 KGLO. Streaming live online as well at KGLOAM.com. Of course, speaking of agriculture, Agriculture of America with Jesse Allen, former KGLO farm director, hosts that program now each and every weekday from 11 to noon on KGLO as well. Out of bounds for North Polk after the timeout that they called before the 5-second call. Lines up by 2. Jack Speaker will make the entry on the left baseline. Now the inbound. Looking. Bounce pass to the right side of the key. It's tipped around. It hit Theobald first, and then I thought it hit Cathcart last, but that's not the case. And it'll be out of bounds for North Polk on the right baseline. Skip pass inbounds out top to Glasgow. They'll hand it back out to Jack Speaker, who brings it back between the circles. Hands it back to Osborne. So wind down to a minute to go here in the opening period. Cathcart back over right side Osborne. Plays it back out to Jack Speaker on the right wing. Down to 15 to shoot. And a whistle and a little bump foul on Gage Larson called. It's his first, but the team's fifth. So we'll shoot the bonus here with 51 seconds to go here in the first. Jack Speaker to the line to shoot a pair. Speaker, best free throw shooter on the team at 44-55, and the first one's up and good. 3 for Speaker. 13-12, Clear Lake with the lead. 51.9 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Before the second free throw, Reiser will check back in to replace Braden Watkins. Second one, that's good. So Speaker hits both. 4 in the night, 13-13 with 49 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Front court, Brownlee between the rings. Gage Larson to the right side for Theobald. Dumps it in for Brownlee, right side of the key. Back out, top of the key for Reiser. To his left for McIntyre. Dumps it in left side for Gage Larson. Back out to McIntyre. Up the left baseline to lay it up, and foul on the floor is called. It's team foul 4. And it's the first on Brady Cathcart. Tommy Speaker will check back in to replace Cathcart. Send the shot clock off and inbound left baseline with 31.9 to go here in the quarter. Inbound, Gage Larson on the right side. He'll line up a three. Got it. And the foul. So the three-pointer is good. And the foul is on Benjamin Glasgow. It's his first. And the team's fifth. Gage to the line to shoot a free throw. 8 for 12 on the season for him. Larson's free throw is up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Still loose. McIntyre gets it. Lays it up and no good. On the left side glass of the rebound, Eli Peterson for North Polk. 16-13 with 20 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Osborne out top on the right side. Dribbles into the center court jump circle. Now dribbles back to the right side, guarded by Brownlee. Out top, a give and go back to him, and now hands it to Jack Speaker. Speaker across the top of the key. He fell to the floor, no call. Rebound, or the pass to the right quarter, and here's a three for Cale Peterson. As time runs out here in period number 1. How that was not a travel is beyond me. 16-16, Clear Lake and North Polk at the end of 1. We're back after this. 16-16 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
16-16 our score at the end of 1. Start the second quarter with Clear Lake with a basketball and alternate possession. Brady Cathcart checks back in for North Polk. Here to start the quarter. The Lions have McIntyre, Theobald, Gage Larson, Isaac Brownlee, and Carson Reiser is the line 5. McIntyre will inbound to Theobald to start period number 2. Theobald between the rings, off to the left for McIntyre, back to the right for Theobald. Theobald dribbles in, plays it back out to Reiser. A 3 up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Brownlee gets it and brings it back down the left side. Back out top. Gage Larson to the right side for Theobald, who steps in. He'll lay it up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Cale Peterson for North Polk. Across the timeline is Osborne. Bounce pass out top for Tommy Speaker. Speaker, whistle and a hand check foul called on Clear Lake. It's the team's first of the quarter. And it's the first on Isaac Brownlee. Out of bounds, right sideline out top. Peterson to make the entry. A bounce pass to the backcourt for Aaron Osborne. Osborne back across center court. Right side of the free throw line for Cathcart. Stops his dribble, spins the pivot foot, plays it off to the right. And dribbling in on the left side of the key. And now is Tommy Speaker. He laid an elbow, no good on the call. And the rebound controlled by Carson Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser across the timeline. Bounce pass in for Gage Larson, back to Reiser. Reiser looks to step in. He'll play it back out to McIntyre. From the top of the key in on the left side of the key. Hands it back out to Theobald, left quarter. He'll step toward the lane. He looks. And he'll get a layup up and good. Theobald's first 2. 18-16 Clear Lake. We've got Tommy Speaker down the floor. He must have came down running on an ankle. And with play stopped, he'll have to come out of the ball game. Carson Reiser Kobe Ort will check back in for Clear Lake to replace Gage Larson. And be on a bounce for North Polk on the far end after the injury timeout. Cathcart inbounds to Jason Slings. Slings to the center court jump circle for Eli Peterson to the right side. Here's a three on the way up and good for Cale Peterson. It's his third three. He's got 11. And it's 19-18. Favor of North Polk with 6:28 to go here before half. On the right side baseline, a jumper up and no good for Reiser. The rebound controlled by Peterson for North Polk. Across the timeline for Slings. Hands it off to his right for Cathcart. Out top for Peterson. To the left side for Eli Peterson. Back out for Cathcart. To the right side for Jack Speaker. Now out top. Here's another three on the way. No good this time for Cale Peterson. The rebound on the free throw line for Eli Peterson, who brings it back out. Now steps in on the right side. Plays it back to Peterson in the right quarter. A three's up and good. Cale Peterson with his fourth three of the night. He's got 14. And North Polk with a 22-18 lead and a timeout for Clear Lake. 5:47 to go here in the half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says North Polk 22, Clear Lake 18. We're back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, I'm Michaela Trask, and I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I am studying elementary education here at Nyack. I chose Nyack because I had the opportunity to play basketball, and I wanted to stay close to home. The thing that surprised me most about attending Nyack is the small community and how welcoming everybody is. Nyack is helping me find my future by having great classes that will help me transfer to my next university. I live in the dorms here at Nyack, and I have made many new friends and had a great experience. I recommend choosing Nyack first.
Back we come here to Clear Lake after the Lion timeout. 22-18 in favor of the Comets of North Polk, leading the Lions at Clear Lake with 5:47 to go here before halftime. Lions took a 30-second timeout. The inbound, top of the zone right side. McIntyre will inbound to Theobald at the timeline, and he'll bring it back across into the front court. It's off to the right with a dribble. Plays it out to Reiser in the center court jump circle. He'll dribble off to the left. Bothered by Cale Peterson. Skipped across for McIntyre. McIntyre between the circles. Hands it off to his left for Reiser. Reiser across to the right side for Theobald up the right baseline. He gets double teamed. His pass is tipped away, and it's controlled by Brady Cathcart for North Polk. Quickly up on the transition. Slings will get cut off at the free throw line. He'll play it back out. Here's the drive by Cathcart. He'll back it out and now play it back out to Slings. Slings left wing, steps toward the key. He stops and he took an extra step. For North Polk with a turnover. Aaron Osborne will check back in for North Polk. Luke Furman will check back in for Carson Reiser for Clear Lake. Out will go Jack Speaker on the North Polk lineup. North Polk 22, Clear Lake 18. 5:09 to go before intermission. Theobald gets the inbound. He'll bring it across center court. Hands it off to his right for Ort. Ort steps in, plays it over to Watkins. Watkins picks up the dribble, looks for help, plays it into Ort. Ort gets fouled. Eli Peterson trying to reach in. His first and the team's first. Out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. Theobald will make the entry. Skips it out to McIntyre, top of the zone right side. He'll bring it back toward the top of the key. Hands it off to his left for Furman. Furman brings it back out top. Bounce pass in for Ort. He gets mugged with no call. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be North Polk basketball. Well, to the two officials that were on that side of the floor were just completely out of position, or that's at least the excuse we're going to give them. As the pass skipped into the front court quickly for Cathcart. He spins it up and no good on the right side layup. The rebound McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre across the timeline, dribbles up the left side of the key, gets cut off, plays it back to Watkins, who spins up the lane, hands it off. Or it's up and good on the left side layup. Ort with his first field goal. Lions get the lead to 22-20 with 4:20 to go here in the first half. Osborne across the timeline. To the right side, Cathcart. Hands it back to Osborne. Back to Cathcart, top of the key. Dribbles off to the left. Hands it to Slings. Slings up the left side. Plays it across right quarter. Here's a three on the way. Up and no good for Eli Peterson. The rebound out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Halfway through quarter number 2. North Polk 22, Clear Lake 20 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Benjamin Glasgow checks back in, 6'3" senior. Checks in for Cale Peterson, who's had the hot hand tonight with 4 threes. Theobald across center court. Hands it to his left for Furman. Furman looks, dribbles on the left side, plays it back out to Orange. Back to the left side for Furman. Play to the right quarter. There's a three on the way. It's long by Theobald. The rebound left quarter. McIntyre drives up the baseline, lays it up, and good. McIntyre with 6. We're tied at 22 with 3:33 to go here in the half. Into the front court, Osborne. Bounce pass top of the key for Glasgow. He'll hand it to Eli Peterson. Almost tipped away. Peterson up the right side of the key. Lays it up and blocked away by Ord out of bounds. It'll be North Polk basketball on the right baseline. The inbound right baseline. Slings will make the entry for the Comets. Lobs it out to Cathcart. He'll hand it to his left for Eli Peterson. Back to the right for Slings. Slings looks. Dribbles the free throw line. Hands it back out. There's a three on the way. Up and no good. And the rebound controlled off the miss by Osborne. Here's a hook shot left side of the key up and good for Eli Peterson. Peterson's first 2. 24-22. The Comets back in the lead with 2:55 to go in the half. The pass inside is tipped away and controlled by North Polk as Slings brings it up court and a little touch foul on by Theobald. It'll be his first and the team's second in the quarter. As checking back, it'll be Jack Speaker for North Polk to replace Aaron Osborne. 2:49 left before intermission. North Polk 24, Clear Lake 22. Jack Speaker inbounds to Jason Slings. Slings will bring it up to the timeline and across on the right side. Now across in between the circles. Guarded by Theobald. Pass to the left for Cathcart. Cathcart drives on the left wing. Gets stopped. He'll kick it back out. He's a three on the way up and no good. Way missed by Glasgow on the rebound controlled by Theobald. Theobald up court. Quickly to Furman. Three on the way. No good. Rebound goes to the free throw line. It's controlled by the Comets. Worked up to Slings. Slings lost the basketball. So he runs into Theobald. We go the other way with Clear Lake. Watkins out to Furman, who drives on the left side of the key. Lays it up and good. Furman saw an opening and took it home. And we're tied at 24. So we wind down to 2 minutes left here in the first half. Slings across the timeline, right side for North Polk. Bounce pass, actually faked. Slings keeps it on the right side. He'll pop a three now, up and no good. Rebound controlled by Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins ahead for Theobald. Theobald down the right baseline. Underneath the basket, kicks it to McIntyre, lays it up and good left side glass. McIntyre with 8. 26-24 with 1:35 to go here before halftime. Slings across center court. Bounce pass off for Glasgow. Pass tipped away by Watkins to the backcourt, controlled by Jack Speaker. Speaker brings it back to the front side. Spins to the free throw line. Right side of the key jumper from 13 is up and good. Speaker with 6. 26-26. With 1:06 to go here before half. Pass back out to the inside, back to Watkins, to McIntyre. Minute to go here in the half. Play back to the right for Watkins. He'll play it back over to McIntyre. McIntyre from the top of the key, off to the right side. Here's Theobald a three, up and no good. Rebound, Ort tips it out to Watkins. Watkins tries to play it down to Ort. It's tipped but controlled. Ort underneath the basket, plays it back out. Three on the way, up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald with 5. 29-26. Clear Lake takes the lead back with 35 to go here in the half. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock as Slings brings it across the right side of the timeline. Things out top. 15, 14, and 13 on the game clock. 10 to shoot. Top of the key for Glasgow. He looks to hand it back out. He's in trouble. Now finally plays it the right side for Cathcart. Cathcart back out. Now here's a long three up and good for Jack Speaker, and that's how the half comes to a close. We were tied at 16 at the end of one. We're tied at 29 at the end of two on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll be back here with our halftime after this. It's the CLTL halftime report brought to you by CLTL Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with a Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Come back here to Clear Lake where here at halftime, Christian Dunning being recognized for his state championship back on Saturday night. You heard on AM 1300 KGLO and KGLOAM.com is winning the 2A 175-pound title. And Dunning getting recognized here by the crowd. So Christian Dunning getting his plaque, and he goes over and to his parents and family and Coach Evan Johnson as well. And they, once again, first time in 6 years, the Lions have had a state champion in boys wrestling. So congratulations once again to Christian for his efforts. But here at halftime of this Substate semifinal, we're tied at 29 between Clear Lake and North Polk on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. 16-16 at the end of one. And both teams at 13 of the second quarter to make it 29-29 here at the intermission. Jackson McIntyre has 8 on the night. It is 6 for Carson Reiser at a pair of threes. 5 for Trevor Theobald, 3 apiece for Kobe Orts and Gage Larson. 2 apiece for Luke Furman and Braden Watkins, playing and not scoring. In this one, Max Larson, who picked up a couple of fouls quick in the first quarter. And Isaac Brownlee has played and not scored. For North Polk, we have Cale Peterson with 14 on 4 threes and a 2-point field goal. Jack Speaker has 9. It is 2 apiece for Brady Cathcart, as well as Jason Slings and Eli Peterson. Playing and not scoring, Aaron Osborne, as well as Benjamin Glasgow, Tommy Speaker. And that's the balance of the book for North Polk. So a 29-29 score here at intermission. And once again, if the Alliance can advance out of this substate semifinal, they would play right back here on Monday night versus the winner of either Knoxville or Gilbert. And they're playing in Knoxville tonight. That substate championship game coming up on Monday night at 7 o'clock. And if it's the Lions winning here, they would host that substate championship game at 7 o'clock on Monday night. Well, we've got some Twin Spring training baseball games that we've been broadcasting on KGLO. Yeah, thanks a lot, Randy. We know you like the Braves, and you're still heard about 1991. Anyway, Twins and the Yankees tomorrow at noon on KGLO. We've got a couple of spring training games next week as well. Of course, we have Hawkeye basketball. The women are playing right now. Actually, take that back. Not exactly right now. The tip's at 8. Iowa and Illinois at 8 o'clock over on KGLO. So once this game's done, you can slide down the dial over to KGLO on that. And then the Iowa men play at Penn State on Saturday morning. 11 o'clock, the tip-off. 10 o'clock, the pregame on KGLO. Then the Iowa women go to, I believe, Wisconsin on Sunday to wrap up the regular season. And, of course, next week it is the Big Ten tournament. If the Hawkeye women can win a pair of games, they will for sure be not playing until Friday, as they'll get the double bye into the quarterfinals. So, well, we'll tell you about those details coming up on Monday once that bracket is set and what our broadcast schedule will be. Here in Clear Lake, we've got a good one. Clear Lake 29, North Polk 29 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. That's been the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL, internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back with the second half after this here on KRIB.
The season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
My name is Cal. I'm from Mason City, Iowa, and I am studying business at NIAC. I chose NIAC because it is very affordable and close to home. What surprised me most about attending NIAC is the great community of people that want you to succeed at everything you do. NIAC is helping me find my future by getting my first 2 years of my 4-year degree. I am currently on the baseball team here at NIAC, and I'm enjoying my time here while I stay at home. I'm also saving money while living at home while I attend NIAC. I strongly recommend starting at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Second half action just moments away here from the Lions Gymnasium here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, and KRIBAM.com as we come back to the Lions Gymnasium for the second half of this 3A Substate semifinal between Clear Lake and North Polk. We're tied at 29. North Polk basketball not under possession to start the second half of play. Lions will have their 5 starters on the floor. Trevor Theobald, Luke Furman, Jackson McIntyre, Carson Reiser, Max Larson. For North Polk, looks like their 5 starters are on the floor as well. As it's Jason Slings. Slings, top of the key for Cathcart. Hands it back to Eli Peterson. Peterson dribbles to the right side. Whistle and a foul called. If that's Max Larson, that'll be 3. And it is. The hex of the pregame show, I guess, tonight, as we talked about Max extensively. So we see him exit the lineup, and Kobe Ort enter. Right baseline, lobbed out, and right to the hands of McIntyre. He'll race it all the way down, lays it up, and good the foul. As it hung up on the rim, what seemed like forever, and finally fell through, and he got the foul. Eli Peterson is second, and the team's first of the quarter. McIntyre 2 for 4 on the night from the free throw line. Free throws up and good. So McIntyre converts the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 11 on the night. And it is 32 for Clear Lake and 29 for North Polk. Just underway, third quarter action. Into the front court right side, Brady Cathcart worked around the horn from right to left and pumped underneath on the left side back to Cathcart. He'll hand it back out. Driving is Peterson. He'll kick it back out, though, to top of the key for Sling. Sling steps in and played across the right side for Jack Speaker. Speaker will fire a 3. It's no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds right side. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Last touch by Cale Peterson. McIntyre will inbound to the far end. Theobald walks it across center court. Hands it off to the left for Furman. Top of the key, Orts. The right side for Reiser. Reiser toward the quarter for Theobald. Up the right baseline. He'll lay it up and charge the call. Theobald second, team second of the quarter. The out of bounds for North Polk on the far end. Inbound to Slings. Slings up at the timeline across on the right side. Cathcart on top for Peterson, who hands it off to Eli Peterson. Back to Cale Peterson, left side. Back out top, Cathcart to the right side. Slings back to the top of the key and in. And he'll turn around from 13 up and no good. The rebound, easy one for Reiser on the right baseline. Reiser ahead for Theobald. The front court for Clear Lake. Skips it down to the left quarter for Furman. Furman will play it back out. McIntyre. Back to Furman. Furman will play it back out to Reiser between the rings. He'll hand it off to Furman. Furman hands it off to his right for Theobald. Theobald top of the key. Hands it back to the right for Furman. Furman steps to the free throw circle. Back out to Reiser. Reiser with 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Ort. Right side of the key. He has it stripped away, and it's controlled by North Polk by Eli Peterson. He'll stop at the top of the key and shovel it back. Top of the key, fake Speaker. Steps in. Shovels it off. Left side layup up and no good by Cathcart. A rebound out of bounds. Tipped by Clear Lake. Out of bounds. It'll stay with North Polk. Gage Larson will check back in. They replace Kobe Orton, the Lion lineup. Lines up by 3 with 5:56 to go in the third. Left baseline, Slings will make the entry. Inbound left side quarter for Jack Speaker. Speaker to the free throw line for Slings. Slings steps in. Third jumper from the lane from 13, no good. McIntyre an open rebound for Clear Lake. McIntyre head quickly to the front court for Furman. Back out to McIntyre. Drives from the top of the key, tipped away. And they're going to call McIntyre with a charge on that. So they say he laid an elbow in before he lost the basketball. It's his first and the team's third. And it'll be out of bounds for North Polk on the far end. Inbound Slings on the far end. Into the front court left side for Eli Peterson. Top of the key. Jack Speaker tries to step in. Tipped away by McIntyre. Controlled by Reiser. Reiser ahead. Pass tipped. Loose basketball controlled by Jason Slings for North Polk. He'll bring it into the lane. Tipped away by Reiser. Loose basketball though picked up by Jack Speaker. Work to the left quarter. Here's a three on the way. It's short by Peterson. Cale Peterson. The rebound controlled by Furman. Furman ahead for McIntyre. McIntyre drives and a blocking foul this time called. And McIntyre to the line to shoot a pair on the foul by Brady Cathcart. His second, the team's second. And McIntyre back to the line where he's 3 for 5 on the night.
At the line, shooting 2 to the lines, Jackson McIntyre.
Braden Watkins will check back in between free throws for Clear Lake. Up with a free throw and rattles around. It finally falls on the first. Watkins replaces Luke Furman. Aaron Osborne back in for North Polk to replace Eli Peterson. 33-29, Clear Lake, 5:06 left in the third. Second one up and good. So McIntyre 2 for 2 on the trip. And he's got 13. And it is 34-29 with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Cathcart, right side. Slings brings it back out. Dribbles up the key. Right side layup up and good. Slings with 4. 34-31 with 4:44 to go here in the third. Front court pass. Watkins drives to the lane. Scoops up a layup up and no good. Rebound tipped down the hands of Gage Larson. And Larson sticks his hand in as the rebound controlled by Eli Peterson. And for Gage, that's 2. And for the Lions, that's team foul number 4. So North Polk will shoot the rest of the quarter. On the bonus on future fouls is the inbound on the far end for Jason Slings for North Polk. Across the timeline. Free throw line for Cathcart. Steps in left side of the key. It's cut off. He plays it back out. There's a 3 on the way up and no good for Osborne. Rebound safe from out of bounds by Cale Peterson. Into the hands of Slings. He'll pass it to the lane. It's off the mark. Stolen away by Reiser. Reiser across the timeline. He'll hand it off to McIntyre. McIntyre, right wing out deep on the right wing. He steps into the lane now. Plays it back out to Reiser, who fires a 3 from the left wing up and good. Reiser with his third 3. The Lions lead at 6 at 37-31. We're halfway through quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Across the timeline to the right side for Cale Peterson. Step to the top of the key. Handed off left side for Slings. Slings at the free throw line. Looks to hand it back out. Played across. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good for Eli Peterson. The rebound put up and good by Brady Cathcart. Cathcart with 4. 37-33 with 3:33 to go here in the third. Lions up by 4. Watkins, McIntyre, the top of the key. He'll drive a kick into the corner for Watkins. Back out for Theobald. Hands it back out for Watkins. He'll drive the lane, lay it up and good. And the Lions will spend a timeout. 39-33, Clear Lake with the lead. With 3:19 to go in the third quarter on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this here on KRIB.
Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
39-33. Clear Lake up by 6. Lions spend a timeout after the made basket. Isaac Brownlee back in the lineup for the Lions. Out of bounds, far end for North Polk on the inbound. Lions have 3 timeouts left. North Polk 4. We're here in the third quarter with now 3:15 to go in the third. Across the timeline for Slings. Free throw circle for Glasgow rather. He'll hand it back out to Jack Speaker, worked his way toward the lane. It's tipped away by Brownlee, but he's going to get called for a foul. Team foul 5, so it will be the bonus. Brownlee second. Jack Speaker to the line where he's 2 for 2 on the night. So on paper, not the guy that you wanted to foul. He's comes into the night shooting 80% from the line, and he makes the first. Speaker with 10. Max Larson checks back in to replace McIntyre. Apologize for that. We got some kids underneath us throwing things up, and it hits the mouse. Second one up. That is good. Speaker 2 for 2. He's got 11. 39-35 with 3 minutes to go here in the third. Front court Watkins, top of the key. Lobs it into Max Larson. Right side of the key, tries to go in. And a turnaround shot is up and no good. And the rebound, they're going to call, Larson, lucky that he didn't get called with a 4th foul. Out of bounds, left baseline. Furman will make the entry. Inbound, Max Larson underneath the basket, juggles it. He'll get called for a travel. McIntyre back in to replace Reiser in the Lion lineup. And Brady Cathcart will check back in to replace Aaron Osborne in the North Polk lineup. 39-35, 2:45 left in the third. On the inbound on the far end, inbound to Slings. Chase Krings, a 6'3 senior, checks back in. He checks in for the first time tonight. He's got the basketball and the foul called on Clear Lake. This will be the bonus. It's the third on Brownlee. Krings to the line where he's 3 for 10 on the season. First free throw is on the way up and no good. As Theobald will check back in. (39-35) with 2:35 left in the third. Krings' second free throw is on the way up. That is good. So Krings 1 for 2 on the trip. It's his first point of the night. It's 39-36. Lines up by 3. Front court. McIntyre gets the pass from Theobald. Top of the key 3. Short. Rebound out to the top of the key. Controlled by Cathcart for North Polk. Outlets quickly to Jack Speaker. Now into the front court for Slings. Slings. Well, North Polk going to take a timeout. He'll step aside. 2:17 left in the third. 39-36. Clear Lake with a lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Back to Clear Lake, 39-36. Clear Lake up by 3. 2:17 left here in the third quarter. North Polk basketball, left sideline at the hash mark. Slings will make the entry into the backcourt for Jack Speaker. Speaker back across center court. The free throw circle for Glasgow. He gets bumped but no call. Hands it over left side for Slings. Slings around a pick to the free throw line to the right quarter. There's a three on the way up and good. And once again, it's Cale Peterson with his fifth three. The night he's got 17. We're tied at 39 as we wind underneath 2 minutes left here. The pass inside intended for Larson. It's tipped away by North Polk. They go the Comet way. Pass down court. Cathcart left side. Play back out for Slings. Slings at the top of the key. To wind underneath the 100-second mark left here in the third quarter. Hands it to his right for Cathcart. Out top for Glasgow. Left side for Cale Peterson. Back across Cathcart. Right side for Speaker. Now around back to the left side. Swung out to Slings. 5 on the shot clock. He bumps into Larson. Slings will pull back and pop a three. It's in and out, no good. The rebound tipped around. Loose basketball on the floor. And it's controlled back by North Polk. And the ball's controlled by Cathcart, who plays it in a foul called on Clear Lake. And the foul is the fourth on Max Larson. Brady Cathcart to the line to shoot a pair. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Free throws up and back iron, no good. Reiser and Ort back in to replace Max Larson and Braden Watkins. 1:08 to go here in the third. 39-39. Clear Lake at North Polk. Cathcart. Second free throw is no good. The rebound controlled by Ort for Clear Lake. Ort hands it off to Theobald. Theobald across center court to the left side. Furman open on the left side, but he got cut off. Plays it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Theobald. Furman. And now back out to Theobald. Free throw line left side. McIntyre is tipped out of his hands. No call. Back down the right baseline for Ort. Ort double team. Tipped out of his hands. And he'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the right baseline. Eli Peterson checks back in for North Polk. Replace Brady Cathcart. Right baseline will come the entry. Inbound to Reiser on the right side quarter. He'll spin up and kick it out. McIntyre left wing three. No good. Rebound control by Ben Glasgow of North Polk as the shot clock and the game clock almost even. Wind down to 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Slings out top on the right side. Guarded by Theobald. (14, 13, and 12). Dribbling now to the center court. Slings. Now dribbles in on the right side of the key. Spin around shot is up and good. Slings with 6. And a three-quarter court shot is just off the mark by Theobald. We're at the end of 3 quarters of play here in Clear Lake. And the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says North Polk 41 and Clear Lake 39. Back with the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
This is the fourth quarter, and North Polk on an 8-0 run down the quarter. Now leads 41-39 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. So we start period number 4. From Clear Lake High School, Bob Fisher here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, as we hit 8 o'clock. And you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page as well. As the Lions are outscored 12-10 in the third quarter. And lead 41-39. Now we're ready to go here. As Lions have the basketball. Both teams at 3 timeouts. Here to start the fourth quarter. The Lions will start with Ort, McIntyre, Furman, Theobald, and Reiser. It's the line 5. The inbound to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Plays it out top to Furman. Furman to the right for McIntyre. McIntyre looks to step in. Plays it underneath Ort. Open up and good on the right side glass. Ort with 5. We're tied at 41 with 7:45 to go here in regulation. Slings across the left side of the timeline. Bothered by Theobald. Theobald lets him loose. Plays it over to Krings. Krings up the left side of the key. Stops. Bothered by Ort. Plays it back out to Slings. Slings from the top of the key. All right side glass layup up and good. Slings with 8. 43-41 North Polk. 7:15 to go here in the fourth. Theobald across the timeline to McIntyre. Left side to Furman. Furman plays over to McIntyre. The right side for Theobald. Theobald back to the top of the key. Tries to step into the lane. He will lay it up and foul called. Question is on the floor in the act of shooting. It will be a 2-shot foul. And it will be a foul on Jack Speaker. It's his first. Trevor Theobald to the line where he's 26 of 39 of the season for 67%. The Lions on the line tonight at 6 for 10. Most of the free throw attempts have been from McIntyre. The first one rattles in and out. Gage Larson checks back in. Replace Luke Furman in the Lion lineup. Out goes Krings. And back in Brady Cathcart for North Polk. 43-41 Comets. 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Theobald's second free throw for the 6'1 senior is on the way up, and that is good. So Theobald 1 for 2 on the trip. He's got 6 on the night. And it's 43-42. Lions down by 1. Slings up to the timeline to the front court with a pass to Cathcart. Between the rings for Cale Peterson. Hands it off out top. And dribbling in from there is Eli Peterson. Back to the right side, Slings. Slings backs it on after faking the drive. He'll play it across and over for Cathcart. Now back out top for Eli Peterson, left quarter. Work back out to Cathcart. Now hands it to Slings. Down to 6 to shoot. Top of the key, played over. It's right into the hands of Kobe Orton, the pass. He'll play it over to McIntyre. McIntyre drives. He lays it up and good. McIntyre was defended on that drive, but he got it up and in. The Lions take the lead back at 44-43 with 6:15 to go here in the fourth. Slings across the timeline. Pass back out. Here's the top of the key 3, up and good. For Cale Peterson, he's got 6 threes. And 20 on the night. 46-44 North Polk. 5:55 to go here in the fourth. Pass stolen away. Right quarter by Peterson. Eli Peterson hands it out to Slings. Slings will play to the front court for Jack Speaker. Speaker dribbling into the lane. 13-footer up and no good. Rebound Ort for Clear Lake. Ort will hand it off to Theobald. Whistle. And well, we've got 2 officials discussing things here. And there's a flop warning called on North Polk. Then Glasgow will check back in for North Polk to replace Eli Peterson. So the flop warning is called. And On the other end, the Lions will inbound. And now the down court official asking for the middle of the court official to make sure they've got things ducks in a row. And we're ready to go back to action. McIntyre inbounds to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Hands it to his right for Ort. Ort, top of the key. Plays it to his left for Reiser. Reiser back between the rings to the right side. Theobald out to McIntyre inside for Gage Larson. He's fouled. Benjamin Glasgow second, the team second. Out of bounds right baseline for Clear Lake with a fresh shot clock and 5:15 to go here in regulation. Lions down by 2. Theobald to make the inbound. Theobald looks it over. Inbound Reiser, right wing 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by North Polk by Jack Speaker. Held outlet to Slings. Slings across the left side of the timeline. So we wind her way down to the 5-minute mark. Left here in regulation. Slings with Reiser. Guarding him. Slings drives. He'll go up and it's stripped away. And Gage Larson ends up with it. He'll outlet to Theobald. Quickly to Reiser, left corner. Dumps it in for McIntyre. Turnaround shot in the lane is up and good. McIntyre with 17. 46-46, 4:40 to go. Slings at the timeline and across. And a whistle and a timeout for North Polk. Full timeout with 4:32 left in regulation. We're 10 at 46. Clear Lake and North Polk on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB.
Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
4:32 left in regulation. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 46 for Clear Lake. North Polk 46. North Polk takes their third timeout. They have 2 full timeouts remaining. Clear Lake has all 3 full timeouts remaining. Well, we see Tommy Speaker, who has left the game earlier in the ball game. He is out of the lineup and one shoe off, so he may be done for the night. Cathcart hands it back out, driving in and throwing up a shot up and no good. Is Jack Speaker in the rebound control. Here's a skip pass in on the rebound from Theobald down to Gage Larson. And it's going to be out of bounds in favor of North Polk. 46-46. 4:14 to go here in regulation. Inbound Aaron Osborne. Both Larsons, Reiser, McIntyre, and Theobald, the line 5. Top of the key, Cale Peterson, who's had the hot hand with 6 threes on the night. Out to Jack Speaker. Speaker up the left side of the key, gets cut off. He'll play it over across. Here's Eli Peterson looking to drive. He'll kick it back out. Cathcart plays over left side. Here's Speaker at 3, up and good. Left wing 3 for Jack Speaker. It's his second triple of the night. He's got 14, and the Comets with 3:43 to go here in the fourth lead 49-46. On the other end, down the left baseline, Larson cuts across underneath the basket. Right side layup up and good. Max's first 2 of the night, 49-48. North Polk, 3:30 to go here in the fourth. To the front court for the Comets. On the right side, Eli Peterson down the baseline, back out to Cathcart. Cathcart to the left side. Here's Peterson at 3, got it. Peterson is 7th 3 of the night. He's got 23. North Polk 52, Clear Lake 48 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard with 3:04 left in regulation. Roll pass underneath. It's off of Max Larson's hands and out of bounds. And a timeout here for Clear Lake. Full timeout with 3:01 to go in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says North Polk 52, Clear Lake 48. Back after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Both teams at 2 timeouts to go. 3:01 left in the fourth. Neither team near the bonus foul-wise. North Polk has the possession arrow. 3:01 to go in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says North Polk 52 and Clear Lake 48. North Polk basketball on the far end. Lines with McIntyre, Brownlee, Gage Larson, Reiser, and Furman, the line 5 here. Front court, slings across the timeline, top of the key for Cale Peterson. Hands it off on the left side for Speaker. Speaker bothered by McIntyre, hands it off to Slings. Slings, double team left side pass, tipped by Brownlee into the hands of Reiser. Reiser pass for Furman. He pulls up in the left corner, plays it back out to Gage Larson, who quickly returns it to Furman. Furman circles it back out between the rings. 2:30 to go here in regulation. Hands it off to Brownlee. Brownlee hands it to Reiser. Lions weave out front, Furman to McIntyre. McIntyre, top of the key, looks to step in the right side of the key, lays it up and good. McIntyre with 19. 52 for North Polk, 50 for Clear Lake, 2:10 to go here in regulation. Slings across the left side of the timeline. Picked up by Reiser. Slings on the dribble, out top. He'll step up the left wing, he'll lay it up, blocked away by Gage Larson on the bounds. It'll stay with North Polk. 1:56 to go here in regulation, 20 on the shot clock. And Trevor Theobald will check back in. He'll replace Reiser. They give him a quick breather. Left baseline entry for North Polk in their offensive zone. Inbound out to Speaker. Speaker, foul called. And the Lions, this is not a terrible thing, but it is Brownlee's fourth. If you remember the girls' game last week, the Lions did not have any fouls to try to send out, go to the free throw line. So the Lions do need to, in theory, pick up a couple of fouls if they need to foul here at the end of the ball game. Out of bounds, left baseline again. Inbound left corner. Here's a three on the way up and no good. It bounces on the rim twice. Rebound tipped to the right corner. Goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. It was tipped out by Jack Speaker. 1:49 left in regulation. Back in, Benjamin Glasgow for North Polk. Max Larson back in for Clear Lake to replace Gage Larson. Lions with one team foul. North Polk with two. Both teams at 2 timeouts. The possession arrow goes in favor of North Polk at this point. Into the front court, McIntyre, top of the key, drives the left side of the key, lays it up, blocked away, but a foul call. Fouls on Brady Cathcart. It's his third. McIntyre, 5 for 7 from the line tonight, including 3 of 3 here in the second half. 98 seconds to go here in regulation. Free throw first. It's good. McIntyre with 20. Gage Larson And Braden Watkins in for Max Larson and Carson Reiser. 52-51 North Polk. 1:38 to go here in regulation. McIntyre with an important free throw here for the 6'2 junior. Up and good. 21 for McIntyre. We're tied at 52. Slings will work it up to the timeline as the Lions fans get on their feet here. Slings on the right side out top, fathered by Theobald. He'll play to the top of the key for Cale Peterson. Back to Slings. Slings looks to dribble in. He'll play to the right side. There's a three on the way. Up and no good. The rebound tipped away out of Watkins' hands on the miss by Cale Peterson. The rebound goes out of bounds in favor of North Polk. And they'll inbound for the left baseline. Reiser checks back in for Watkins. It's a fresh shot clock with 1:16 to go. Left baseline will come the entry for Slings. Inbounds left quarter. Eli Peter to Speaker rather. Worked around the horn to the right side. Back to Slings. Slings backs it out between the rings. Slings top of the key, drives in. He'll scoop up a shot up and good the foul. And he'll step to the line to shoot one. Fouls on Reiser. It's his first. And it's a 54-52 ball game as Max Larson will replace Gage Larson. Jason Slings to the line to shoot one. Slings on the season, 75%, 55-73. Back rim no good, but the rebound's tipped to the left side and controlled by Glasgow. Minute to go here in the fourth, and North Polk controls the rebound. Out top of the left side, Slings is just going to dribble some time off the clock here, it appears. He'll now dribble in between the rings. He tells his players to be patient as Slings dribbles down to the right side, hands it off to Cathcart. Cathcart, and play back on the right side. North Polk will take a timeout with 36 seconds to go here in the fourth. And 11 on the shot clock. We're back in 30 seconds, 54-52. North Polk with the lead, back in 30 here on KRIB.
Ready to find your future at NIAC? Our Future Forward Scholarship is bigger and better than ever. If you're a senior who earns 6 or more NIAC credits in high school with a 3.0 GPA, you can qualify for up to $1,500 towards college, and no application is needed. That's right, just take NIAC classes now, and your scholarship is automatic when you enroll full-time after graduation. Visit NIAC.edu to learn more and find your future at NIAC.
Back we come to Clear Lake. 36 seconds to go here in regulation. North Polk 54, Clear Lake 52 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. North Polk takes their fourth of 5 timeouts. They've got 1 to go. Clear Lake has 2 full timeouts left. Lions with 2 fouls, 3 for North Polk. Possession arrow goes in favor of North Polk at this time. 36 seconds to go. 11 to shoot on the North Polk timeout. So inbound on the right sideline at the hash mark. Cathcart will make the entry. As he'll look and play it back out top for Slings. Slings to the left side for Speaker. Speaker looks down to 5 on the shot clock. He spins his way and the shot is up and no good. And the rebound tipped in the hands of McIntyre. McIntyre up court with the shot clock off. 23 seconds to go here in regulation. McIntyre, timeout, Clear Lake. He'll step aside for 30 as well. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score. North Polk 54, Clear Lake 52. Back in 30 seconds here on KRIB.
At D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
20.2 seconds to go here in regulation. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says North Polk 54, Clear Lake 52. Both teams with the timeout remaining. Clear Lake has 2 fouls to give before getting the 5-shot foul limit. North Polk has a foul to give before they send the lines to the bonus. Possession arrow once again in favor of North Polk. So the Lions will have the basketball. I believe on the right sideline. At the hash mark. When play resumes, the shot clock is off. So the Lions, if they want to take the final shot and determine their fate here, they certainly can do that. McIntyre will make the inbound. Reiser, Furman, Max Larson, and Theobald, the line 5. Inbound to Theobald. He brings it back to the left side from the right. He looks to drive his way in. The shot is up, blocked away from behind. Loose basketball and the foul called. Fouls on Theobald. It's his third and the team's third. Max Larson out. Braden Watkins back in. And beyond the bounce for North Polk on the far baseline. Cathcart to make the entry. He's got to stay stationary, and he's being told that by the official right now. He can't run the baseline of this situation. Inbound tipped away, but loose basketball put up by Theobald, blocked away. Loose basketball picked up by Cathcart. He saves it on the bounce, and he gets it to Kel Peterson, who gets fouled. The Lions had their chance, and they could not convert. Reiser with a second foul. Team's fourth. Ort comes into the lineup to replace Reiser. 7.2 seconds to go. Inbound after North Polk timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside for 30 with 7.2 seconds left in regulation. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at 54-52 in favor of North Polk. We're back after this here on KRIB.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
.54 for North Polk, 52 for Clear Lake, 7.2 seconds to go in regulation. North Polk has spent their final timeout. Clear Lake has 1 timeout remaining. The Lions, the next time they foul, will send North Polk to the line. North Polk has a foul to give. The inbounds will be on the far baseline for North Polk. Aaron Osborne will make the entry. He has to stay stationary on the left baseline here. He'll be guarded by Ort on the inbound. And the other 4 North Polk players lining up like they're going to run down court here. In a formation, and they break out. And the pass inbounds. It hits the North Polk player in the face, and it goes out of bounds. It hit Jack Speaker in the face and went straight out of bounds. I don't know if I've ever seen an inbound pass like that hit a player in the face. But that's exactly what happened. 6.3 seconds to go. Clear Lake spends their final timeout here in regulation. 54-52 in favor of North Polk on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll keep it right here. And the Lions at this point need to convert on this turnover. Obviously, to save their season, at least get 2 to tie. Or if they, for some reason, hit a 3, they would win it. Lions out of timeouts. North Polk out of timeouts. And so to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the right baseline in the offensive zone. 6.3 seconds left here in regulation. The right baseline will come the entry. The Lions break out of the huddle with Reiser, Ort, Theobald, Furman, and McIntyre. Right baseline, just outside of the key extended. 6.3 seconds to go here in regulation. Theobald to make the entry. He looks. Inbound riser. Fakes a three. Now he pumps it up. It's line, foot on line for no two. It's no good. And the Lions try to foul here. And a jump ball is called, but it goes North Polk's way. And unless North Polk can knock in the inbound in, it looks like the Lions are going to fall here tonight. Cathcart will make the entry. 0.6 of a second to go. And now Jack Speaker being asked by the official if he's okay as he was holding his eye. They'll substitute Cale Peterson in for the inbound player of Cathcart. Inbound far baseline. Peterson will make the entry, guarded by Ort. The Lions need to force a 5-second call, a high pass, which will be caught. And time runs out, and North Polk has pulled an upset as they beat the Clear Lake Lions 54-52 here at home. And for 7 Clear Lake players, their season comes to an end. Their careers come to an end here in a tough one tonight against North Polk. 54 for North Polk and 52 for Clear Lake. Both teams with 13 points in the fourth quarter. And North Polk will advance with a 14-10 record into the substate championship game coming up on Monday night. The Lions have their season come to a close with a record of 20-3. We'll start our postgame after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, and you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust, local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score 54 for North Polk and 52 for Clear Lake. 3 of the 4 quarters were dead even. It was the third quarter that was the difference in this one. It was 16-16 at the end of one. Teams were tied at 29 at intermission. North Polk outscored Clear Lake 12-10 in the third quarter to lead 41-39. And both teams put up 13 points in the fourth quarter. Final score 54-52 as Clear Lake knocked off here and have their season come to a close with a 20-3 record. North Polk improves to 14-10. And not knowing the score of the other game, you would assume that, if Knoxville would win that game will be in Knoxville. If Gilbert wins that game, I think they were the 3 seed, so I think North Polk is going to go on the road no matter what for their substate championship game coming up on Monday night. Jackson McIntyre led the night with 21 points for Clear Lake. He had 7 field goals. He ended up 7 for 9 from the free throw line. He was the only one that scored double figures. Carson Reiser had 3 threes to end up with 9. It was 6 for senior Trevor Theobald, 5 for senior Kobe Ort, 4 for Braden Watkins, 3 for senior Gage Larson. Max Larson, senior, he had foul trouble most of the night and ended up with only 2. Luke Furman, a senior, with only 2. And Isaac Brownlee, the only player in the Clear Lake book that did not score tonight. For North Polk, they were led by Cale Peterson, who had 23 points. Peterson came into the night averaging 6.4. Peterson had hit 39 threes, which was the second highest number of threes coming into tonight, but well over his average of 23 points per game. Jack Speaker, the leading scorer, pretty much on his average, averaging 12 coming into the night. He had 14. So he had 4 field goals. 2 of those were threes, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. It was 10 for Jason Schlings. It was 4 for Brady Cathcart. It was 2 for Eli Peterson, 1 for Chase Krings. As we, there we go, on the radio side of things. We'll start again. Speaker with 14, Schlings with 10. 4 for Brady Cathcart as their team comes back out with the student section to celebrate a little bit here on the Lions home court. 4 for Cathcart, 2 for Eli Peterson, 1 for Chase Krings. Playing and not scoring, Aaron Osborne, as well as Benjamin Glasgow, Tommy Speaker. And that's the balance of the book for North Polk. Lions were 9 of 14 from the free throw line tonight, 5 of 11 for North Polk, so the free throw line was not the difference in this one. It was definitely a couple of tough turnovers by the Lions on the night, as well as some outstanding play by North Polk and strategy by them. 54-52, North Polk beats Clear Lake here at the Lions Gymnasium on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. And when we come back, we'll start to wrap up our post game. We'll be back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, I'm Michaela Trask, and I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I am studying elementary education here at Nyack. I chose Nyack because I had the opportunity to play basketball, and I wanted to stay close to home. The thing that surprised me most about attending Nyack is the small community and how welcoming everybody is. Nyack is helping me find my future by having great classes that will help me transfer to my next university. I live in the dorms here at Nyack, and I have made many new friends and had a great experience. I recommend choosing Nyack first.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back we come to Clear Lake, 54-52. North Polk beats Clear Lake. Jeremy Ainley joins us for post-game comments. And, Coach, tough one tonight. North Polk obviously had the plan figured out coming in, and unfortunately they picked up the victory.
They made shots. They made more than we did. You know, at the end of the night, it's the name of basketball. You got to make shots, and, you know, you got to execute. You got to rebound, that type of stuff. And we just, you know, at the end of the day, they were better tonight.
I want you to talk about the, I believe, 7 seniors on this club that obviously you're going to lose some good players off of this club, and, you know, just talk about them.
Good players, good leaders. They've been through a lot. You know, at the end of the day, I think they've lost 8 times in 4 years. You know, they've been part of some huge success, and, you know, obviously they've kept this, you know, at a spot where it's in really good shape. But, you know, at the end of the day, we just, you know, you hate to lose, you know, quality kids. They've been through a lot, you know, a lot of adversity, and, you know, some good and some bad and some indifferent. But, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, you don't prepare for these type of speeches and stuff, but they, you know, credit to them, and, you know, credit for them for, you know, putting Clear Lake basketball and keeping it in a great spot.
Well, that was going to be my last follow-up question. Obviously, this program is still in a great spot, and you still have a lot of great kids coming back here.
We do. You know, there's a lot of good kids in this program. There's a lot of good kids, and you know, in coming up, there's a lot of, you know, talent and stuff. You know, it's going to be hard to replace these guys, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, it's kind of what happens every year. You know, we've been fortunate to have a lot of talent. We've had to replace it each year and stuff, but you know, yeah, I just want to thank these seniors for what they've done, and, you know, where they've been, and you know, where they've kept Clear Lake basketball.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for everything you always do for us each and every year. We appreciate it. We know that not every coach has to do everything that you have to do come up after a game in a tough situation like that. That's not always expected of you, but you know, everything, we greatly appreciate things, and we look forward to another season here soon. So,
awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Jeremy Ainley with comments here after the game. Thank you, sir. As it's got a final score 54 for North Polk and 52 for Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll wrap up our night here in Clear Lake after this final timeout here on KRIB.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back to wrap things up here at the Lions Gymnasium, and a tough loss, 54 for North Polk and 52 for Clear Lake. The Lions have their season come to an end with a 20-3 record. North Polk improves to 14-10. They'll face either Knoxville or Gilbert in the substate championship game coming up on Monday. Definitely want to thank the sponsors. You'll hear their names here in just a couple of moments for, of course, this kind of a transition period here this winter from with things and getting back here on KRIB. And we want to thank those sponsors for coming on over, and a lot of these great longtime loyal sponsors. A few of them in there that are new, so we appreciate them being on with us. But we want to thank them. We want to thank the athletic director, Ben Klaprick, Ian Dye, the superintendent here as well at Clear Lake High School, and definitely Dylan Anderson for his work on the road, and Seth Raber as well, filling in a time or two on the camera as well. And we appreciate everything that they've done for us. Don't have a baseball and softball schedule figured out yet. Was not planning to have that be on the mind, but we'll be back on the air with Clear Lake Lions Sports here in the middle of May when baseball and softball season get underway. You'll hear all the action here on the radio on KRIB. Thanks again to our spotter as well tonight, Randy Truesdale, for joining us off and on here. But the final score here from Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Final score: North Polk upsets Clear Lake 54-52. Bob Fisher, so long from the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.